and welcome to your one-stop shop for everything travel related. I am Glenn Orashipura and welcome to Tourismus. In today's episode, under topics, we discuss the conviction rate concerning arrest and wildlife crime, the status of Namibia's desert-adapted lions population, and Marlice van Vuuren of the Nankuse Foundation's views on Project Cheetah. And destinations, we visit the newly opened Desert Coast Hotel in Walvis Bay, and we also hear about the story behind Frames for Africa in Windhoek. And under to the point, we learn more about the history behind the Abenab Lodge near Grootfontein. We will be right back with this and more on the other side of this. Starting us off in topics, wildlife crime convictions. Out of a total of 6,060 arrests in wildlife crime-related cases since 2015, only 1,802 convictions have been achieved by the end of 2024, leading to a 30% conviction rate. The Namibia National Report on Wildlife Protection for 2024 said that this indicates shortcomings in securing incriminating evidence during investigations, ineffectively proving guilt during prosecutions, inefficient case finalization by the courts, and ultimately in delivering justice. It stated that the high number of unresolved wildlife crime cases in Namibia places a significant burden on all aspects of law enforcement and prosecution, as well as on the judiciary and detention facilities. At the end of last year, 1,738 of the 2,845 wildlife crime cases registered since 2015 were unresolved. The report stated that the ultimate aim of an arrest is to ensure a conviction with an appropriate sentence for the committed crime. It said to achieve this, investigations and prosecutions need to work closely together, and the courts must recognize the seriousness of the crime. Arrests are widely celebrated as ultimate successes, yet arrests of perpetrators are meaningless if they do not lead to appropriate sentences, the report stated. According to the report, the point of criminal prosecution is to ensure justice is served by demonstrating the guilt of charged suspects and convincing the court of a suitable sentence to fit the committed crime. In our next topics, we are taking a look at desert lions. The Tourism and Environment Ministry has contradicted reports that raise concerns about a decline in Namibia's desert-adapted lion population. It said that the population of northwest lions remains stable, with approximately 50 to 60 individuals, of which 42 have been equipped with active satellite and GPS collars. This follows a report by the Desert Lions Human Relations Aid DELRA, a conservation organization monitoring these lions, that there are now just 8 desert-adapted lions left along the entire Namibian coastline, 6 adults and 2 cubs. It said that the gene pool among the remaining lions is now dangerously shallow, making it nearly impossible for the population to recover. While drought is often blamed for the lions' decline, DELRA believes human activities are the primary cause. Trophy hunting, poisonings, and a general lack of protection have all contributed to the species' precarious situation. The ministry said that the term desert-adapted lions does not denote a distinct subspecies of Planthera leo. The next population count is anticipated to take place in 2026, which will update the current data concerning their numbers and distribution. In our next topic, Project Cheetah. Marlice van Vuuren of the Nankuse Foundation believes that the cheetah cubs born in India as part of the Project Cheetah are a sign of the project's successes, despite the death of an 11th cheetah a few weeks ago. Van Vuuren said no manual can provide direction to resettlement projects like Project Cheetah. According to her, as you start rehabilitating animals, you have to write the textbook and take into account that these animals are a lot like humans. According to her, they also differ individually and have underlying illnesses that you do not know about. Then they are put under stress and a disease pops up that you did not know about because you don't have a history. Van Vuuren said that the success of resettlement projects can be seen when an animal starts hunting and has young, and in the case of social animals, makes friends. She said that there are going to be mistakes, but if that animal was not shot, poisoned, and did not die in conflict, then it already ticks a lot of boxes in her conservation mind, because those are the problems Namibia is facing. All right, that concludes our topics. Do let us know in the comment sections on our social media pages what you think of these stories. On the other side of this, we will be taking a look at the destinations that you must travel to.
Are you a tour operator, accommodation provider, or activity organizer looking to tap into Namibia's thriving tourism industry? By registering your company with NTB, you gain access to a wide range of benefits, including marketing support, networking opportunities, and assistance with compliance and quality standards. Step 1. To start the process, just visit your nearest Namibia Tourism Board offices. Our friendly staff will be happy to assist you with a correct application in line with the type of tourism business you run. Step 2. Fill in the registration form with accurate information about your company, including contact details, business location, and services offered, and attach the relevant supporting documents. Step 3. Now you can submit your form to the licensing officer and make the payment. Step 4. Our inspectors will arrange for an inspection appointment. You will be notified when your certificate of registration is ready for collection. Congratulations! You're now officially registered with the Namibia Tourism Board and are ready to showcase your offerings to travelers from Namibia and around the world. So don't wait any longer. Register with the Namibia Tourism Board today and be part of our thriving tourism industry.
Our destinations, we start out in the Desert Coast Hotel rather. In this edition of Tourismus, we are joined by Johan Abenab, owner of the newly opened Desert Coast Hotel in Walvis Bay, along with his daughter Inamari Abenab, the hotel's manager. They share the journey behind the launch, the inspiration for the hotel, and the rich history behind the building that now houses it. Have a look.
Hi, my name is Johan Abenab and I'm the owner of the new hotel in Walvis Bay, the Desert Coast Hotel. It's been a long dream of us, and I acquired the building in 2013. Actually, this building is quite an historic building in Walvis Bay. Apparently it was built in 1948, just after the Second World War, and it's been through a lot of phases. When I acquired it, it was used as a training center by Rogaland in Norway, and it was on auction, and I purchased it, and just as a like a development in a later stage. My kids were still at school then, and but I spoke to some people and they said that it was like I think known as the Van Vuuren woonstelle long time ago, with each of some sections. It was like 6 apartments, 3 on the bottom floor and 3 on the first floor. And I rented it out in 2013 to the Namibian Navy for 5 years, after which it was COVID, and then it was a bit of a quiet time, and after that it was rented by a school, Kim Koch, and a private school for unprivileged children or disability children. And then my kids became old or grew up, and they moved out of house, and it was time for us to explore new ventures, and we decided to open new hotel in Walvis Bay. I think the time is right for a hotel, and we started in January, and eventually we gutted the whole place. We took everything out, all the ceilings, everything was taken out, the geysers, all the tiles, everything. So it was a huge process, and then we started refurbishing it and it was like a 6-month period, and this is what you see today, and we're very proud of it. We are catering to all the local market and foreign markets. So my daughter, which is it's like 21 years now, she is going to be the manager of the hotel, and I think it's an opportunity for her. She studied 3 years in South Africa, and so I think that definitely will be we will overlook her, and I think that'll be a beautiful process for her to start a new life. So, okay, currently we have got 24 rooms. All is en suite. We've got like 4 luxury rooms, or deluxe rooms, and currently we have got 9 staff members, which is the manager and 2 receptionists, 1 head chef and 1 assistant chef, and the rest is like cleaners for the rooms and that. But I think it will increase as demand grows, and I think we will definitely expand in the future. But for now, we like that's our staff complement. Okay, our plan is to expand the hotel according to the needs of the people. Currently, we like exploring the hospitality industry, and this is quite new to us. So, but if the opportunity arises, we will definitely expand. There is expanding opportunity in. We've got visions in place, like to get more, like create more jobs for local people. All our people are employed locally, so so let's take it from here, and let's see what's going to happen.
My name is Abenab Lodge, and I am the manager of Desert Coast Hotel. We have officially opened today on the 4th of July. I'm very excited for this opportunity. I've studied 3 years in Cape Town, and when I came home, my parents told me, "We are opening a hotel. Are you in for this?" And I just had to say yes. I'm very excited as we have worked together as a family to build this hotel from the bottom to the top. We have DIY'd a lot of projects, from the headboards to even from the lights, and it was so much fun to be part of this with my mom and my dad, and I'm very excited as they trust me in this and I can take that forward for them. When you look at other hotels, they have changed a lot over the years. For this hotel, we have so many new ideas as our taste change over the years. So even to expand more on different plots and even open new hotels and even more rooms so we can accompany more guests. What differentiates us from other hotels is we focus mainly on personal relationships with our tourists. Now, each hotel says that, but as I am in this hotel as a receptionist, I would accompany all the guests and show them the rooms. If they have any problems that may occur, I would be there to assist them and help them out, and even welcome them in a few years or even in a few months' time as well. Our company culture would definitely be to shine God's light on earth. When the tourists enter this hotel, we would like to shine the light upon them, open them, welcome them with open arms, and just show them love. So they would ask, why are they so happy, or why are they so welcoming? And we would then have the opportunity to tell them about God and to show them the love He has for us as well.
All right, this is making me feel like I need a trip to the coast. Moving on to our next destination, we are here in the capital city at Frames of Africa, discovering the inspiring story behind Frames for Africa, a beloved Windhoek institution that has been framing memories for over 30 years. Have a look.
Every great story has humble beginnings. And for Frames for Africa, it all began over 30 years ago in a small garage in Windhoek. From those modest roots, they started a journey built on passion, craftsmanship, and a deep love for art and creativity. With dedication and a growing customer base, Frames for Africa soon outgrew their original space. Just 2 years after opening, they moved into the Eros Shopping Center, a place they've called home for the past 28 years. For Africa is known for more than just picture framing. They welcome just about anything, from shoes and hats to personal artwork and cherished keepsakes. Each piece is custom framed with precision and care. Their team of skilled artisans ensure that every item is treated with the attention it deserves, turning everyday objects into lasting displays. In addition to framing, Frames for Africa also offers a diverse range of artwork from both local and international artists. They believe that art should be for everyone, offering beautiful, original pieces at prices that are affordable and fair. Whether it's helping someone preserve a memory or guiding a first-time art buyer, Frames for Africa is committed to a personal service and professional quality. For 3 decades, they've helped people bring their stories to life, one frame at a time. For more information or to get started on your own custom piece, visit them at the Eros Shopping Center or give them a call. The Eros Shopping Center is conveniently located in Eros, Windhoek, just a few minutes from the city center, with easy parking and a relaxed, welcoming atmosphere. Frames for Africa, framing your world one memory at a time.
That wraps up our destinations, but do not go away, because on the other side of this, we will be taking a look at the discussion points in To The Point. In our To The Point segment, we are taking a look at Abenab. Tucked away in the picturesque surroundings of Grootfontein, this privately owned farm is the proud custodian of the Abenab Lodge. Manager Johan van Vuuren sits down with NMH journalist Elani Smit, who tells Tourismus about how the historic site was transformed from the old Abenab lead vanadium zinc mine into a lodge. Have a look.
I'm Johan van Vuuren, and I'm the manager here at Abenab Lodge.
Can you tell us a bit about the history and the background of Abenab Lodge?
Okay, Abenab was a mining town which started in the early 1900s, and they were taking out vanadium. Vanadium is a substance that you mix with metals, and it makes the metals harder. So the Khoisan was in this areas, and the Khoisan was actually showing the Germans where the actual vanadium is. And so the mine started, and they took out the vanadium. They took a lot of people from the north, which is mostly Wambu people, to come work on these mines. So that is the second largest man-made pit in the world, after Kimberley, that is in South Africa. The mine was dig with hammer and chisel and buckets, which the system was taking out. After Second World War, which is 1946, the Germans bring two bigger steamer engines here. By that time, they already reached water level. So then the Koekapan system come into place. They put all the products in Koekapanne, and from there on it goes to the main shaft, and obviously there was power. So they took with crane systems and pulley systems, they took all the vanadium out. It was crushed and go through a process, wash process and everything. The vanadium was put on ox wagons to Grootfontein, and from there on, transport to Walvis Bay by railway. The mine was closed in 1958 because of the harsh conditions these people were working in. Food resources, sicknesses, and also because of this area is one of the biggest resources of underground water, and that makes the soil very brittle and dangerous to actually work in. If you can imagine the facilities that they have that side and the equipment that they have. So a lot of these people fall into these tunnels, and they could never be taken out. And a lot of letters was written to Southwest Africa Company, and eventually in 1958 they closed the mine because of these conditions. Today the farm is being bought by Ms. Lona Mbwale, and we see this area as a World Heritage Site. It's also been declared. So we found this area in the bush, and we see that there's an opportunity to start a lodge, also an open-air museum. We have lots of activities around the lodge and on the farm. And yes, I think the Namibian people should know what was going on. Also, the rest of the world should know. And that is what we are busy with.
So can you still see some of the sites where people were mining, like the open pit when you visit here?
Yes, there's the open pit is there. There's also part of one of our activities. The way we try to sell it is not by mining, but by activities. So we put a zip line across the whole You can go down into the hole. We also have surveyors that was here to check some of the tunnels, that it is safe for clients to go inside the tunnels. So we take them on a day trip down into the mine. They can explore the tunnels. There's also fish down there when there's water in. So there's another activity like fishing that you can do. And the pit is there. So you can explore around the pit. And like I said, it's like an open air museum. Everywhere on the farm is like structures that was there from back in the day. It was a fully functional town. And
yeah, and so the houses that were here with when it was a mine, was that revamped or used in any way?
After the mine closed, unfortunately, some of the nearby towns obviously come in and start demolishing, taking out most of the metal for obviously scrap metal. Some of the fire bricks and all of that was maybe used at the personal houses. But after Mbali's bought the farm, they were actually the first farmers that do something positive and upbringing the lodge of the area. So where the workers were staying, we saw opportunity to make a lodge area because there's lots of smaller houses close to each other. The rest of the farm is still there. The dust from the crushers and where they refine the product, and then the railway line was stripped, but there's a railway line where it goes to a wash bay and the final checking of the product, and from there on it was load on. Everywhere on the farm there's small little buildings like toilets and houses and checking points. There was also a fully a suburb with 4 streets. There was a school for grade 1, 2 and 3, and then when they go to grade 4 they will go to the hostels in Grootfontein. There was a coffee shop, there was a bar, there was everything like here what you need to have a fully functional town.
Okay, well, thank you so much for speaking with us and telling us more about the background of Abenab.
Thank you, you're most welcome.
As they say, all good things must come to an end. And on that note, as much as I hate to say goodbye, I must say goodbye. From me, Glenn Orashipura, until next time.